Okay guys, welcome back. Now here's part 2. First thing I'm going to do is drop in my last tiny little tidbits of my bath salts. The rest of it is in the strainer in Bob. So let's just drop them in to show you guys what it is. They're not foamies, nothing like that. They're just nice, fine bath salts. That's what they do. They go in, they dissolve, they soften your water. So if you're like, say you're in Florida or someplace where you have hard water, bath salts are the best way to go to leave the skin very, very soft and soothe. I love Sugar and Spite. Absolutely love Sugar and Spite. Look at this. See the label? Ain't that the coolest thing in the world? This fragrance was amazing, and this was the Empress. So I definitely keep Sugar and Spite listed down below. You can just go ahead and click the link and go shopping. She offers all kinds of stuff. So really excited to use this. The rest of it is in the strainer. And we're going to go ahead now and throw in the Sex Bomb that we broke. And we took the flour out of it. And all the jellies in the strainer as well. So let's go ahead and throw him in. I don't have much water because... Let's clean all the jellies out of this. Because basically we're going to be doing like a bubble bar type thing. So we want our bubbles. It's pink. It's kind of noisy too. You hear it? Why is it so noisy? Wait. My neighbor might be running the shower. I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh, man. Okay, my salts have already dissolved in. So that's a nice fragrance too. I like the Empress fragrance a lot. So mixing the bath, the Sex Bomb in with the Empress scent is going to be really, really nice. I really like that. Oh wow, really liking that. Very moisturizing already. But then again, we don't have our water all the way filled up. So why don't we go ahead and get Bob? Yes, Bob is our friend and we want to use him. And we have found him because yes, he was kidnapped. Here he is. With all of his glory, and there's a lot of shower jelly. Take one more look at the water. It's so nice and pretty. The bomb is still dissolving right there. See? The other pieces I pretty much think have dissolved. Sex Bomb is kind of like a jasmine-y, musky type scent, like a feminine musk. Don't think like a masculine type musk scent. And then you have the Empress, which has like a nice kind of like white musk scent to it, and like citrus, and really, really beautiful. So they mesh extremely well together. I love the way this smells too. So we took the little flower and we stuck it in the center. Now let's go ahead and use it. There's 1,000,001 jellies. If you've seen the first part of the Science Sunday, you definitely know all the crap we got going in here. And at the bottom we have green bubble rune. So let's go ahead and turn on our water piping hot and try and melt everybody down. Take all the earbuds out of your ears for a moment. It's going to be loud and obnoxious every time I turn this faucet on. That was your warning. Okay, so the bath salts are on top, and then everybody else is all through the rest of it. Ooh, it's probably going to be way too bubbly. We're probably going to wind up with brown poo-poo looking water. I say boo-boo because I don't want Boogie to turn around and say, hey Ma, I shit, you know. So now we use the word boo-boo. Technically I think we're just basically getting green. That's really cool. I'm happy with green. Give you guys like a higher, better view there. I just don't want, I'm trying to rest my arm on my knee so that the camera doesn't shake and you guys don't feel like you're gonna vomit. I'm definitely one of those people that when I watched the original Blair Witch in the movie theater, I had to run out because it was making me sick to my stomach. Watch that camera just shake the whole time. So I try and be as steady as possible, but I'm sick right now, of course, yet again, because I don't have an immune system. Well, I'm joking, I have one, I just, it doesn't work very well. But, so I'm a little more shaky and a little more kind of like weak in the arms and stuff, from coughing and everything, kind of like, you know, kills the muscle. Oh, look at the rest of this, look at it. Ooh, that kind of looks weird. Kind of ombre-ish. I got ombre bath bomb. The last one we did, I did use a lot of fun to make bubbles, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys that, you know, the jelly is awesome for bubbles. So I wanted to use a lot of jelly this time, and basically get all the different fragrances all kind of meld together. The only problem is that they don't melt fast, so you kind of have to really make a very hot bath. Get them all broke down as tiny as possible and try and melt it the best you can. And then, you know, flick on your cold water if it's too hot for your body, and there you go. But jellies make amazing bubble baths. Aren't you guys shocked I didn't use pink custard or Twilight? Those are my favorite right now. But I am a massive fan of the earthy scents, and the Jungle one is amazing. Jungle is a conditioner. That fragrance, you can get it in a line item if you want to smell it, and you can get the conditioner. It's a little solid conditioner. I don't feel any of the Lush conditioners soften or do anything amazing to the hair. I have a great company that I buy conditioners from, and that is my Nightwing Bath & Body. I love her conditioners. All her products are really, really good, really nourishing, and have pretty much saved my hair. So I didn't have to shave my head, because I burnt it out bad. But I didn't feel I got that kind of moisture and everything from Lush. So I kind of feel they dry my hair out. They may be different for other people, you know, but my hair, it didn't work out. But I did fall in love with the scent. So when they came out with the Jungle Jelly, oh, I went nuts. I think I grabbed 3 of them right off rip. And I also grabbed the lotion and the solid perfume. So I fell in love with that Jungle scent. But if you want to smell it, obviously, you know, you can't get the jelly until the kitchen makes it again. Or you can go on eBay or Mercari or in the Lush groups on Facebook, and you can go ahead and try and buy it that way. It will be more expensive, I promise. But you can smell it in the Lush solid conditioner form. You can either order it or you can go in store and smell it and know what Jungle smells like. It's a very earthy kind of lush cut, fresh cut, luscious, like vine flowers type feel. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's really beautiful. Okay, look, there's our flower. You see the flower? It's all broken up and little pieces of paper in there. I'm gonna let that go into the water. Don't really give a damn about it. And we're gonna move our bubbles down. Oh, our water did turn up monkey green. You know, I don't care too much with the mucky green color. It's okay, but I kind of don't want every single bath to have that mucky color. So, it doesn't bother me right now. But not every single bath do I want like that. I'm going to make the water a little cooler. We do have the ginger bath melt in here, as well as the bath melt portion of the green bubble room. So I'm not thinking we're going to get a massive height of bubbles, but we are going to get bubbles, you know? Because when you add a bath melt in, it tends to kill down your bubbles. And anytime you add a bath melt in that's like cocoa butter or anything like that, you're going to have to, you know, wipe down your tub pretty well afterwards. Be extremely careful when using bath melts or bath bombs that have high moisture content to them. Please be careful stepping out. I don't want to hear that anybody broke a hip. That hurts a lot. So we're getting a good amount of bubble, considering how much moisture we put in here. And the bath salts are extremely high moisture. Very, very, very moisturizing. So I didn't think that at first, the first time I ever used them, but oh god, yes. Very moisturizing. Very, very nice. So all these moisturizing properties in here, we're not going to get a massive height going on, but we are getting nice bubbles, you know? And I can go nuts and build them up and do, you know, one of these. Kind of like pull an ex-per where she like builds her muscles up. I'm telling you, man, that kid's got to have muscles bigger than my face. I could do this, but I don't want to work out too much before my bath. I just want to kind of enjoy it. So I'm going to be happy with whatever we're left with and slip in and enjoy my Sunday bath. So, like I say, Science Sunday, there's not really too much science to it. I try and fill you in with whatever I know. But otherwise than that, it's basically building a really awesome bath cocktail. That's pretty much what I'm doing, and seeing what the inside of bombs look like. And tell you the truth, I want to see what the inside of some other bombs look like from other companies. Does anybody else want to see other bombs opened up besides Lush? Because I know Moon's Harvest has a couple of cool ones with embeds. The Little Feather Company, I want to see a few of those ones that I still have. I want to see what the inside of some of those look like, because it just looks so cool. So does anybody else want to see what the inside of some other companies' bath bombs look like? Or should we just stick to Lush? We'll continue to do Lush, no problem, you know, always, but I'm curious to see what the inside of some other companies' bombs look like. Oh, and one of the jellies was from Country Market Crafts. Country Market Crafts you'll find listed down below. The company has gotten like a product facelift. Everything's cool and new, and those of you who are snow fairy lovers, let me shut this off now. Those of you who are snow fairy lovers from Lush who know that you can only get it around Christmas time, take a wild guess who has it's either a body wash or a bath or a bubble bath, a liquid. Take a wild guess who's got it. She has a snow fairy scented either liquid bubble bath or body wash. I guess you could use them as both pretty much. She's got it on the site. So I was really excited when I saw that. But she's listed down below if you guys want to check her out. Awesome jellies, awesome bath bombs, and everybody's had a facelift, so everybody looks different now. Okay, so here we have our little bit of greeny water, and we were going kind of earthy here, and there's some paper still floating around. So we were going with earthy, so this is pretty much what we got. We got green, murky, earthy water, which is being washed out by my light, but it's a little more darker green than what you guys are seeing. And a lot of little flecks of luster going through. Can you see all my lusters? See them? See them all over here? I don't know if I can kind of dim out the light a little, but yeah, you guys see it, see? There you go. So I have beautiful luster running through here. I have a nice amount of bubbles for all the moisture that we did throw in here, all the butter and stuff that we put in here. So I have a good amount of bubbles. I can go in and swishy and build them up some more. See? But I'm not going to get like an unbelievable amount of height because of the bath melts. Anytime you stick in bath melts and you want to cocktail with all that, just remember, you're not going to have an unbelievable amount of height of bubbles, but you will get some bubbles. So I think we did pretty well. They're not too high. There's that kind of, you kind of judge by the ripple of my shower thingy. I don't know why that's like that. But I think we did pretty well. I will tell you, it smells amazing. It is definitely over 10 on the moisture. Well over, from a 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the best, it's definitely well over 10. If you're going to do something like this, please, the best thing you can do, drain it while you're still sitting in it, refill your tub, wash it down with a little bit of soap or whatever, and then stand up to get out. Or, you know, make sure someone or something is around you that you can have a good grip. You know, put a towel down on the ledge of your tub to hold, you know, to like hold yourself steady. Make sure your hands are semi-dry. Just whatever you can, please. I don't want anybody to get hurt when they do a cocktail with a lot of like butters and moisture and everything. I don't want anyone to ever get hurt. It would upset the hell out of me if somebody said, oh my god, I broke a hip, or I did one for my mom and she fell and got hurt. You know, it would really upset me. So please be careful. I have had many run-ins to where I've almost killed myself in here. Okay, just want to make sure everybody is aware. Everybody's listed down below. You can, well, not all the products I use because that would take forever. But all my companies are all listed down below. And at the very bottom is Lush UK. I prefer to order from Lush UK for price reasons, but not for packaging. They do naked packaging, and naked packaging pretty much means your stuff is coming in with no type of wrapping on it. So if something breaks or falls apart, there's pretty much nothing to hold it together. It's a little annoying to be getting like massage bars and things like that with no kind of wrapping on them. You know, because then they touch everything else and you have to wipe the bath bomby part off it and everything. So it's very annoying. But I do understand the naked products and trying to trim down on packaging and saving the environment and things like that. So it's still good. Shipping is not all that bad. If you do the non-track shipping, not all that bad at all. And I've always gotten my packages. Sometimes I get them a week or two later, depending on if I'm ordering something from the kitchen. So you can see they are starting to die down a little bit due to all that moisture. But normally, I get, from just jellies, I get a nice high amount of bubbles, a good amount of bubbles. They don't last all that long, but they last long enough. This is going down a little bit fast for me. But I do leave the Lush UK site down there. You can go through Lush US or Australia or Ireland, wherever the hell you are, you can navigate through the site and it will give you an option to pick any state you know, any country or state, wherever you are. Or you can put in your zip code and it'll get you to the nearest store. So Lush is on there and everybody else is on there. Country Market Crafts is on there. And yeah, go check her out because I'm really excited for all the new stuff she's got. And everybody got a pretty facelift. So everybody looks really cool and really pretty and really different now. And it's really exciting to check everybody out. Alright guys, love yous. Subscribe if you'd like to. If not, thanks for coming, hanging out, and viewing, and enjoying the Science Sundays, where there's no science. But I will talk to you all later, and I hope you guys had as much fun as I did doing this. Bye guys!